Appreciate it for the Supreme, then the opening race of the Cheltenham Festival. Deasy, I wanted to take this horse on. I always do with the Supreme. I think siding with a favourite, an anti-post favourite in the Supreme is dangerous business. But then I'm going through thinking, what is actually going to rock up and beat this horse? And are we going to go back to, say, the Duvan Vautour years of a slightly smaller field Supreme? I can see that happening, and I can see this horse dominating. He somehow got beaten in the Champion Bumper last year, much to my own personal cost. But otherwise, he's been absolutely faultless. And, normally a horse with 3 starts over hurdles, I'd want to oppose coming into this race because you need experience on your side. But I just wonder now, without the atmosphere of a festival, without crowds, whether or not experience is going to be so important for this opening race. And just looking at it now, I'm not saying lump on at 2.75 currently, but I cannot be against him and I will be with on the day. What about you, Dees?
I cannot back him at the price of 2.75. I think anyone lumping on the favourite and the Supreme Novice at that kind of price is a very short memory. Very few horses end up in the Supreme Novice at that price and win. No, they have been Willie Mullins, but that's going to be factored into the price as well, that he's a Willie Mullins favourite. He's been very impressive this year, but there is a bit of recency bias as well because he won 2 weeks ago so well at the Dublin Racing Festival. I think that just on a price thing, I would be laying him all day. He was off a very similar price in the Champion Bumper last year. Didn't get the job done. I think there's a bit more depth to the Supreme Novice than we think at the moment. And at 2.75, I wouldn't be having him.
So DC is against at this stage. I'm with for the opening race at Cheltenham.